Alright, check this out. 2008 Cadillac CTS 3.6 liter V6. Not the V series VIN number, but the 7 series VIN number. No information on the internet about this particular thermostat housing. Even the part number, OEM part number, doesn't come up when you Google it. Yeah, I had to grab it real quick. This is it right here. If you do a search, any auto parts website, they're going to come up with one that has this hole here directly on top, and the back is like a large nipple. So there's no way this will fit on this car. I'm sorry, there's no way that will fit on this car. This is the only one that fits. There's a YouTube video with a guy who's got this one. He says, I don't know where he says he ordered it from, but he reads off the part numbers and he didn't even read it right. But either way, I could not find this anywhere online. I don't know what the issue is with it, but it's just an odd situation with that. So anyway, what you have to do is just buy the thermostat only and reuse the same housing as long as it's not cracked. Mine wasn't cracked, so also too, the O-rings nowhere to be found. So you just gotta fucking match them up. Go to O'Reilly's or whatever and match them up. I don't even do YouTube videos, but I had such a hard time with this, and being that the other videos, there's only 2 videos on there. You think there would be more on YouTube, but there's only 2, and both of those seem slightly different than my situation. Well, one of them did. The other one, they really explained nothing, so neither one is that useful. Taking it apart, you gotta take off the intake manifold. It's not that hard, you can figure it out. Just unplug everything that needs to be unplugged. Everybody knows that certain plugs, sometimes they're a little more pain in the butt than others, but unplug everything, unbolt it. You gotta take the strut brace off, air box, all that good stuff. The hardest thing with this is this mounts on the back. There's a housing there's a housing on the back of the motor. Let's see if you see it. I don't know if I can see it. Somewhere back there. Yeah, there you go. The housing doesn't have to come off. The difficult part is that when I'm fucking this up already. When you remove these 2 bolts right here, you can't lift this thing out because there's a steel hose or pipe that goes in here with the O-ring. Those are the O-rings that were hard to find. So there's tons of other screws back there. You just start unbolting all kinds of stuff, and it's really hard to get to all those things. Well, the reason why this doesn't come out, this hose right here is connected to this pipe. This pipe runs from the front all the way to the back here, and is bolted. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it, but it's bolted on the back of the motor somewhere in this area. Back here. So that immobilizes the pipe and also the top of the thermostat housing, so you cannot remove it, and it drives you crazy. So there's a bolt also up under here. I don't know if you can see my hand. up under here on the side of the motor behind these pulleys. That also loosens it up. So bolt down here, bolt in the back. This one up here probably don't have to do, but the one in the back for sure you have to do to get the top part of the housing out. Get the old thermostat out. I don't know if it's me, just me, but this was in with the thermostat. I didn't know, maybe some other people don't know. It's got kind of like a slight taper to it. One end does not fit over the thermostat, but the other end does. Out of sheer frustration from trying to put the thermostat back in the housing, I used this. Turns out that's what it's for. So when you buy the thermostat, make sure you got this with it. Otherwise, it's a pain in the butt. So this car overheated too many times. The valve cover gaskets are also leaking. So I still got more work to do, but this thing was such a pain in the butt. And like I said, there's no information about it at all for this particular scenario. So if anyone has questions, like I said, I don't even want to hear people's comments because I don't make videos. I'm just doing this because it was such a pain in the ass for me. I'm sure someone else could get some use out of this video. So if you got questions, just hit me up. I know this doesn't show how I got it out and all that other stuff. So anyways, thanks. Peace out.